Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a crease. It's Braswell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw. It's Knowles. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
More statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity.
Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Knowles. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Maddox. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Oh, he makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Clemson jumps to the line.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers are flying down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking to throw, it's Knowles. Pulls it in, it's Braswell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give from the gun. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one to the 32.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive.
Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield. It's Knowles. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Got the first down and more. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Knowles. It's complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the ground with the back. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Yellow Jackets are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The give to the tailback. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clemson is quick to the line. Defense in press coverage. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his man down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Maddox. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
Oh, he's got some space. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop them on third down. And the Yellow Jackets pick up the first down.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking for a man. It's Knowles. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Hardy. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. The quick out. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty...
There he goes. He has it inside the 20 at the 19.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. The handoff keeps working on that clock. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got a man. It's Moore. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has